Frost fans, and welcome back to the video, guys. Should be showing you guys over 2 new WrestleMania 41 locker codes, and guys, this is gonna be pretty insane. Should be pretty awesome. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the little bell. Hit like, guys, know whenever I post a video. If you guys actually want to follow me on SuperCard, all you got to do is just type in PaytonFrost, all lowercase or all uppercase. But as I said, you guys can see my name like this, PaytonFrost, like this. But as I said, there's a space after my name. You guys won't be able to find me. But as I said, if you guys type my name all one word without a space, then you guys can find me on SuperCard. Either way works. Come on, baby, come on, 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 come on, baby, come on. I'm actually be showing you guys over 2 new WrestleMania 41 locker codes, and like I said, though, guys, with these codes, you guys can actually get some pretty nice stuff out of them, which is pretty cool. And like I said, though, guys, SuperCard should be bringing out some more codes here soon. And I will actually say with these codes, there's going to be no guarantees or anything, but I will say this: these are the 2 of the newest codes that have been out, and there's a really high chance these codes can still work, at least for a while. So they should still be good, hopefully. I don't know. But like I said, though, guys, I'll show you guys the website and stuff, and not to mention, you know, how to do them and stuff. And like I said, I'll put the codes through the video so you guys can see them. And like I said, we haven't had a new QR codes. We've only had locker codes, which is good. But the only problem is we're not getting a whole lot of them. Hopefully we'll get more here soon. But like I said, though, guys, but in the meantime, before I show you guys the codes and stuff, let me actually show you guys all the cool stuff that SuperCard's been updating to the game, and also that they've been doing and stuff. Let me actually show you guys. So pretty much one of the first things, as you guys can see, so pretty much we have the all ego all the time, like I said, and a new Ethan Page, of course, but it comes out on the 28th. So it's gonna be pretty interesting, and it's gonna be pretty nuts. But like I said, the new tier should be coming out in June. It should be, or unless it could be here. I don't know. We'll find out here soon. We'll find out. It's going to be pretty interesting. I'll definitely say that for sure. And if you guys have noticed, the 24/7 event ain't on there anymore. So, and we got about like 3 days left for the spring event. So, like I said, we got about probably like a couple days. Oh, we only got a few days left for the fusions. So, if I had to take a guess, we're probably only going to have enough for probably like a couple more fusions. I can make 3 more tomorrow. But the thing is, we're going to have to be quick about this because we don't have a whole lot of time. So I started up a new one. I don't really want to spend credits if I don't have to, but I might have to. I don't want to because I kind of want to just save the rest of the credits I have, but I'm only going to do it if I need to. And guys, here is the new WrestleMania 41 Fusion. So you have The Miz, Rey Fenix, Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, Nia Jax, and Naomi. The ones you want is Rey Fenix and Naomi. Those are the coolest ones. So, I mean, they're still cool though, so. And also, I fortified my Angelo Dawkins. There's the stats on it, looking pretty good. And then there's the Montez Ford. We still need to get these cards a lot powerful, of course. And then here's the Ethan Page, too, for the Boom card. Pretty good looking card. And, of course, I've also been fortifying some of my cards. But I will say, I've only been upgrading the cards. I haven't really fully maxed them out. So, I didn't play the matches. I didn't do the variants. It's just because it would have took me a lot more time. But the thing is, the reason why I did it is because sometimes the base cards, even fortified, may not even be that strong, you know. So that's the thing sometimes, yeah. And here's also the Rusev. I said everybody yesterday actually got a guaranteed Rusev card, which I'll show you guys that in the video, because I made a video on how to get the Rusev and the Aleister Black. Like I said, if you guys want to see the video on how to get both of them separate, you guys can go check them out if you guys want. Yep. And then here's the Miz card, and here is the Naomi fusion cards. Now, I'm really hoping if I get a Naomi, that would be nice. Even if I get a Rey Fenix, that would be fine. And we have a good chance for a pro, but we'll see who we get. I mean, I don't know. I don't think the fusion can be that powerful, but I don't know. And then we've also been getting a whole lot of WrestleMania cards. I've been fortifying some more because also to give me some more space, and not to mention try to make some of my cards more powerful. At least try to. Yep. And we should also be getting a new Battle Pass here soon. And guys, letting you guys know, we got about a day and some left for the Chad Gable, if you guys have been playing it. I just don't play Last Man Standing because it's just too much. I just can't do it. And also for my campaign, I got about this much left, at least to get like a star or more for it. But the only problem is the opponents are getting more powerful. They get tough, I'll definitely say that. They are definitely getting a lot more stronger. Or a lot more power, yeah. And also make sure you guys are playing the Hype Train. I mean, I like the Hype Train, but it would be nice if the table flip was in play. You know what I mean? And then also, pretty much, it seems like every day we're getting like a bonus chance packs and stuff, you know. So make sure you guys are checking those out. Pretty cool. Because it seems like we're getting like some free gifts and stuff. Yeah, pretty cool. And you get like 5 rarity picks, because then you guys can also get the Aleister Black on the rarity drop. Pretty cool. So where you guys type in the codes. If you guys type this on Google, then you guys can find it. Just type that up there, and then just type in /redeem after that, and then you're pretty much set. And then here's the gift code redemption, letting you guys know. And then, like I said, all you have to do is type in the codes. The first code of like the newest codes is called /St. Louis. That is the first code. And the number 2 is called Wrestlemania Legend. And then just letting you guys know with these 2 new codes, these are like the 2est new codes that SuperCard has brought out that probably have a good high chance of actually working, which is really cool. And like I said though, guys, just letting you guys know, there is gonna be no guarantee that the code's gonna be working or anything like that. Just letting you guys know. But like I said, these codes are mainly gonna be for like new players and stuff, and for a lot of players that haven't actually gotten these codes. But like I said, if you guys get these codes are a huge help, letting you guys know. And letting you guys know though, also letting you guys know, you guys can also get backstage tokens and stuff that you guys can actually use for the backstage store, and actually get some really nice stuff from it, which is pretty cool. It's actually really cool. I'll definitely say that for sure. And here's the daily streak where you guys can get all the rewards. Like I said, you guys can legitimately get over 6 free WrestleMania cards, which is really cool. They've already hit the 5 base cards already done. Now they're on the tokens. Like I said, so today's the token, so tomorrow will be the last 2 rewards for this. And like I said, if you guys claim all of it, then you guys get 500 backstage tokens from this too. But like I said, what I also want, I want this. So then, if you guys get both of these tokens, then you guys can make three fusions, which is pretty cool. So, yep, pretty cool. I'll definitely say that for sure. But like I said, it should be pretty cool. And like I said, you guys can actually get some pretty sweet rewards from all this, which is nice. And what's actually kind of surprising about this, SuperCard added all this where you guys get WrestleManias, but the thing is, you guys can also get like 10 WrestleManias. So you guys can actually get 10 WrestleMania cards for free. So you guys can get all 6 on this. You guys get you guys get a WrestleMania from one of the codes I just showed you, the Backlash one. And then you guys can also get the Rusev, that is number 7. Or no, wait, so number 8. Then you guys get Aleister Black, and then you guys can also get the Backlash cards from the actual, from the actual case grab and stuff. And then if you guys combine it with the super coins and then the backstage tokens, is pretty cool. And here's the backstage store, just letting you guys know. And like I said, you guys can actually get the LA Knight here and the Penta if you guys spend 3,500 backstage tokens, which is pretty insane. And like I said, then as I said, you guys can combine this with the super coins and the case grab to actually get yourself some pretty nice cards, which is pretty insane. I'll definitely say that for sure. But like I said though, guys, if you guys like save up a lot, you guys don't have to buy these right away if you guys don't want to. But I do recommend if you guys don't buy them, I do recommend saving up your backstage tokens until there's something that you guys want to buy, or just keep saving them up for at least for a while until they have something that you do want to get. So yeah, letting you guys know until there's maybe even a limited edition card out, because if you get 10,000, you can get a guaranteed limited, which is pretty cool. I'll definitely say that. Dominic Mysterio, and here's the Jacob Fatu, where you guys get those for 20,000 super coins, but you guys can also get them in the case grab for only 1,250 super coins. The same thing as the WrestleMania cards, which is pretty cool. And like I said, if you do the combo, it's pretty cool. Like I said, you guys can do a lot of different combinations and stuff. It makes it pretty cool. I can't wait until they actually call a pro card a combo or a combination. You know what I mean? It's gonna be kind of cool, because I know SuperCard's gonna start changing up the words and stuff. Because right now I know they call tiers rarities, because they switched those up. But I still call it a tier. But you call it whatever you guys want. But like I said, you can either call it tier, rarity, whatever you guys. That's pretty cool, though, guys. These codes are pretty insane. I'll probably also add some other code stuff in here too. But like I said, that's how you guys can actually type in the code stuff. That's how they work. So pretty cool. And like I said, though, guys, SuperCard should be bringing out some more codes here soon. And like I said, so we also have a lot of big updates coming up here soon. We also have the brand new tier coming up here soon, which would be pretty cool. If you guys are excited about that, let me know in the comments. And like I said, it's gonna be pretty cool. And you guys can get a whole bunch of free WrestleMania cards for free, which is pretty insane. And like I said, this is a really big help for like a lot of players that are just starting out and stuff like that. And like I said, codes are a really big thing you guys want to get, because then you guys get a whole bunch of big cards from them, which is pretty nuts. But like I said, that is the 2 new WrestleMania 41 locker codes, which is pretty cool. And like I said, a lot of the codes you guys get backstage tokens and stuff. It's pretty insane. Definitely say that for sure. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the little bell. Hit like, guys know whenever I post a video. Peace, I gotta love it.